Oh, very nice. The Mark III War Machine from Civil War. It has been a very interesting weekend for me. This is my second unboxing video with yesterday's retro armor, and I look forward to this one. I really do. This is going to be a treat. Hello, folks. Denobi2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. The die-cast War Machine Mark III from Civil War. I had this bad boy pre-ordered last year, and it has finally arrived, and I will defend Hot Toys when it comes to die-cast. They do a pretty good job on die-cast figures. When it comes to Iron Man, when it's anything else, let's say like a die-cast RoboCop, they usually tend to drop the ball. But they are loyal. They are dedicated to the best die-cast Iron Man suits, and I've seen other reviews out there, and they blow it out of the park. Especially with War Machine, for some weird reason they tend to give extra love to War Machine. The War Machine Mark 1 I did a review on blew me away. It felt heavy, sturdy, quality. It was a gorgeous, beautiful piece, and I look forward to unboxing this one and sharing it with you guys. This is loaded with a lot of accessories. This is nice. It comes with a lot of arm cannons and little accessories and little rocket grenade launchers that you could recreate that scene with War Machine as he's being attacked by a giant man. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the arc reactor explosion as Vision, cuts through him. So that's pretty cool. This is nice. This is when you really get to enjoy a figure from Hot Toys, when they give you the bang for the buck. The figure quality is great. They're giving you a lot of accessories. They give you the base. I particularly do not like that plastic base. I prefer the circular, sturdier bases that you got with Iron Patriot. This is the electrified baton, which is, I guess you can install batteries and it illuminates, and these are nice little close-up shots of the arm cannon that I wanted to kind of show you guys if any of you are interested in. I'm going to create a little bed here so that I can gently remove this guy. I always like to be careful when it comes to the die-cast figures, just because they're heavy, and you particularly aren't aware of where the joints are, and you don't really want to break anything. So especially with the weight, it's different versus the plastic figure versus a die-cast. And this guy feels, I'm going to guess by holding him, it feels between 70 to 80% die-cast. It feels heavy. It's a sturdy figure. Very nice. Let's go ahead and remove some of this foam here so that I can prep him up for his close-up here. I always like to do my inspections. I always like to kind of zoom in and see if, as far as the quality goes, if there's anything broken, whatnot. Otherwise, I just start to remove the little foam pads on it. Carefully remove the plastic bag. I'm going to use my knife on that. Pop them open. Careful. This is nice. This is a gorgeous piece. This is really, really nice. I mean, it's always nice to get a physical figure on a character that was probably all CGI. So this is nice. And carefully pop those foam pads out. And here's his. Let's prep him up for his little grand close-up here. Carefully removing all this foam pad in here. Pop his head back on. I figure I'd show you guys how easy it is to install the shoulder cannon, which looks badass, by the way. I'm going to turn him around here, and it's pretty simple and easy. I thought for some reason there would be a pocket in there to install the baton, but I guess not. Pop on the arm cannon, position him, and that is the signature trademark to War Machine, is the arm cannon. That's what sets him apart from a regular Iron Man suit that Tony would use, is the cannon. And this is a badass cannon. I'm assuming that we'll never see this suit again. It was his suit for Civil War. He took on Giant Man and Captain America. He got his ass kicked, and that is it. I always prefer the Rhodey head. It looks better. And correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I don't think they've updated the sculpt for Rhodey for a very long time. If anything, it looks like it's the same sculpt. So it's pretty neat. I also like the articulated hands. I always swap out the hands. I've never been a big fan of the fist. The articulated fingers it gives it that more realistic look. Plus, it looks better. I always thought the articulated fingers always looked more realistic and a lot better than a closed fist. I don't honestly. If they just gave me the articulated hands, I honestly would be happy with it. But on this particular set, they do give you an extra set of hands for flight and for thruster. Oh, I think this is the hand where he releases that sonic burst where it takes out Scarlet. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess that's neat if you wanted to pose him with that. But other than the articulated hands and I guess the flight, I do like to pose the iron suits in flight mode. So I do like the flight hands there and the articulated. And everything else, I like the closed fist. If they didn't include it, it really wouldn't bother me at all. Let's go back to the baton here. I want to see this bad boy lit up here. I really do. This is for a non-threatening device, which really caught me off guard. It seemed like this suit had a lot of non-threatening weaponry to, I guess, this Iron Man suit, or this War Machine suit, was designed more for riot control, is my impression. This baton is non-lethal. Those sonic noise burst that took out Scarlet, it was non-lethal. So this is more of a combat riot suit here, which is cool. But if it needs to protect itself, you saw that it could. I mean, it took on Giant Man, so it did a really, really, really good job on that. I do want to see this arc reactor lit up here, so I'm gonna kind of pop this. And I don't know why I did that, but because I always know that the batteries are always at the back of the chest here. Swap those out. And again, if you guys aren't aware, these little button cell batteries, you get maybe 20 minutes of illumination, of energy, if that. So I'm gonna install all the batteries. I'm gonna install the arc reactor, the helmet, the hands, and kind of show you guys what it looks like illuminated. Here's my thumbnail pic I'm gonna end up using. And what's nice about this diecast is, going off of the War Machine, is that it is pretty easy to pop it off the shoulder. And I do it myself. I wouldn't recommend it. I just do it because it's easier to install the batteries and work on it. It's a ball joint. I mean, it is designed to pop off so it doesn't break. And you can kind of see there how it's hidden. They do excel at hiding these little battery compartments, and those two groove indentations is what you would use to swap out the arm cannons and the arm rifles. I always want to test this stuff out, make sure it works. Beautiful. And let's get to the head. Head's pretty simple. There's nothing fancy about the head as far as when it comes to the battery compartment. It's a standard War Machine. If anything, it looks more similar to the Mark II War Machine that we saw. And I do like that his signature illuminated eyes are red, and I like that they're keeping that. So War Machine's eyes are always going to be red, and everything else, every other Iron Man suit will be white with the white color. This is nice. This is a gorgeous piece. If you guys were able to get your hands on this bad boy, it's worth it. Considering that these prices have climbed dramatically, and at least with the diecast, you always feel like you get a little bit more bang for your buck, considering that plastic figure now is $250 and the diecast are they're averaging $330, $350. It's pretty ridiculous. I wanted to do a comparison here. I wanted to show you how the Mark II suits feel like the poor cousins compared to the Mark III. Hell, even the War Machine Mark I looks better than these guys, than the Iron Patriot. I can see why Rhodey or Tony Stark ended up upgrading this bad boy, because this is a kick-ass suit. And it's a shame that we can pretty much assume we're never going to see this suit in combat again. It went out with a blaze of glory, and that was nice. I think that's what really helped sell Civil War so well. That's what really made the film really pop. This is a nice piece. I was gonna collect all the characters from Civil War, but I'm gonna end up just keeping the ones I really want right now, and this is one of them. Guys, Denopi2 here. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching this unboxing on the Civil War Mark III. See ya.